All right, we are back with another MK2 Outer Haven tournament for you guys, and tonight will be an AB highest ranking players on the server event with a special tiered format. And with me, as always, MKB, MK Kill Bill will fill you in while I take care of some stuff because we just had a crash.
That sucks. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm using a new mic tonight, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better than you have in the past. So as Shock said, tonight is an AB match, or as we call it on the server, World Class. Tonight we have only 11 players, so obviously not as many people as we've had the last time, but obviously AB players are far fewer than they are on, with the CDE players, so you can expect that. That said, just because it's fewer players doesn't mean the quality is going to be less. Far from it, you're going to see very high level play here tonight, hopefully. The bracket is posted up there. I know Shock will show it to you shortly. It is a tiered format, so the way it's going to work is generally most people accept that there are 4 different tiers in this game. So you'll start at the lowest tier, both players, basically Reptile, Sub-Zero, JohnnyCage. If you win a match, you stay on that same tier. If you lose, then you will move up to a higher tier or a better player, thus giving you a better chance to win. So it's a cool little take on the format here, making sure you know how to use the entire cast, not just the top tier players like Liu, Mileena, and Jax. So we've done it many times in the past. It's been very fun, very successful, and hopefully you guys enjoy this tonight.
All right, I'm just going to try to adjust the volume real quick for Fightcade, bring that down a little bit so that way I don't have to worry about lowering you because you sound. The only thing I'll say is there is a little bit of distortion, and I'm not sure if that's the mic or just the connection.
It could be me. I mean, it's a brand new mic. I've never used it prior to tonight.
Okay. All right. We are good to go. All right. So who do you want to start out with tonight?
Well, the only question I have is, so like I said, we've only got 11 players, including yourself. So yes, Shock is playing tonight.
Yes, that
Woo!
is a special announcement. There is $100 bonus to first and second place. It's a 70, was it 70-30 split
Yeah, I think it's 70-30.
by Servpro Mike, a very generous member of this community, giving us a little bit of a boost also to the server. And no bounties or anything this time. It's just a straight pop bonus for the event. So, and it'll be my first time playing in one of these. So let's we'll see if I can pull anything off tonight.
So my only question is, again, we've only got 11 players. Do you want to go match for match and winners, and then you want like the first round of losers to just play, or do you want the first round to play out and then we just pick a random match?
So we can just pick one match from the qualifiers, the little oddball qualifiers. If you want to just do one of those, and run the other two, and then we'll start with quarterfinals and we'll run all the winners from that. And then wherever we wind up in losers round 2, usually there's like one match that hasn't been played by the time we get through winners, or if it goes to losers round 3. But we'll hold off to losers round 3 and play out from there. That's usually
Okay.
how we've been doing it. So
All right. Do you want your viewers to see you in action? If so, we can do you in Outworld.
you want to start with me? All right. I guess we'll do that.
All right.
Mm,
Just because when you're playing, obviously there won't be any commentary.
yeah, I'll
So
stay off
I'm going to
commentary when I'm
ask
playing.
Keelcaster to hold off. Alateos, obviously you don't have an opponent, so you can hold for right now. Uh, yeah, Shock, if you want to go, we can do you in Outworld if that's possible.
Okay. No problem.
And then if you want to, you can commentate your own match if you want, or I can just commentate for you and you can focus on your match.
You know what? You can commentate for me. I don't know if I feel comfortable enough in MK2. UMK3, I would do for sure, but yeah, I'll stay on mute for that.
So it is just me and no one else out in the wilderness right now. And Shock, obviously, if you guys are not familiar with him, he is a very, very talented UMK3 player. He does know how to play UMK2, or excuse me, MK2. Obviously, he's not quite as good at MK2 as he is at MK3, but he does know how to play. He may surprise us tonight. And let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at Shock and Outworld here. I don't know if the match is being streamed. If not, you can just go into Fightcade and spectate the match for yourself. That's exactly what I'm doing. All right, so basic rules for this. This is a first to four, basically. Both players are starting off on low tier, which means Reptile, Sub-Zero, or JohnnyCage. And we'll see what these players opt to do here. Outworld starting off with Sub-Zero. Shock is going to go with Cage, Sub-Zero, or Reptile. He's opting for Cage. So let's see what these players know with low tier. Outworld obviously well known for his Liu Kang. Very solid with all the other characters too. Recently upgraded to world class as a result of his, I think he finished top 4 in the last event. So clearly he has leveled up quite a bit. Sub-Zero with a nice patented jump kick ground freeze combo there. Shock taking the first round there. This will be a psychological edge for him if he can get first victory over Outworld. His crossover uppercut punish. Cage there. Oh, that's the second time he's tried to sweep under a freeze and ate it. Shock, and he gets the first win against Outworld. Very nicely done here. Now let's see if he can hold up here as Outworld moves up tier to make this a little bit more challenging for him. Will Shock stick with Cage? Outworld going to Scorpion now. What is Shock going to opt to do? Now he can switch between tiers. He's not stuck with Cage. If he wants to go with Sub or Reptile, he can. Any one of these characters is probably okay. I'd say Cage is probably the best, and that's what he's opting to do. Now, both of these characters, if they know what they're doing, they can opt to buffer these, their special moves out of a duck. Shock very well versed at that at UNK3. I don't know how much he's got some skill that transfers over to this game. He got a nice victory over Outworld here to open things up. This uppercut, good low profile. Ooh, jumped right into an uppercut there. Outworld getting a nice first round. Now they're playing keep away early. They don't want to give up this round here. Ooh, caught him napping there with a nice little spear. I think he was thinking about going for the anti-air. Punch, I should say. Crossover, probably should have threw out a duck. Probably could have got the shadow kick there. He was a little bit faster. And Scorpion getting an easy victory here over JohnnyCage. That's going to tie things up here as we move into the next round. The Shock now move up a tier. Now both players in the third tier, they can opt to go between Scorpion, Raiden, or Baraka. Either one of these, any one of these two characters can be very, very damaging in the right hands. I've seen Shock use Raiden before. He's pretty decent with him, and that's what he's going to opt to go with here. Let's see what we got here. Looking for a shocker. A little out of range there. Ooh, nice air throw there. Again, Shock does have a decent understanding of Raiden in this game. Would not be shocked to see him take this with relative ease. Oh, and he gets the patented jump kick Superman combo. He's going to go up one round. Will not be shocked to see him go up 2-1. Does duck that spear, punish it. Well, doesn't punish it, but does block it. He's eaten a couple of those. Ooh, caught him sleeping there on Superman. Tried to go for the uppercut. Raiden is not known for having anti-air uppercut in this game. So if you're going to anti-air anything with him, just go to the basic standing high kick. Ooh, attempted a tricky shocker there. Raiden could... Ooh! Scorpion was ready with that uppercut there on the teleport. Nice read by Outworld. He's buffering that spear. Oh, very nice anti-air punch into a spear. Very few people can time that and get it down. Ooh. Standing low kick to Superman. You don't see that too often. Scorpion with a very comfortable lead here. It's a nice sweep. Oh, caught him sleeping on a spear there. He's got 2 in that round. And Scorpion's going to take it. Nice comeback by Outworld. He dialed himself in there and he pulled that one off. He goes up 2-1 over Shock. Shock is going to move up to the third tier now, which is going to give him the chance to pick between Kung Lao, Kitana, or Shang Tsung. World opting to stick with Scorpion again. Not a bad choice given any of these 3 characters here. Scorpion has very nice punishes for any of these characters except maybe Shang. Shock opting to go with Kitana. I have seen his Kitana before. He does know how to use the anti-air. He can do it in... Yep, there we go. Nice anti-air roundhouse. So Shock does have some transferable skills in this matchup as well. Let's see just what he can do. Tried the low profile, got caught with the jump kick. And Shock has got to start blocking those spears there. He's getting hit by those spears from quite more than half distance there. Ooh. Probably could have had that match. Ooh, jumped into a spear a little too far away to attempt to jump in there, and Outworld timed it nicely. Ooh. Speaking of getting caught sleeping there. Basic fan. The air fan, instant air there. Kitana with a slightly... Ooh. Probably could have got another jump kick there. She was a little bit quicker. Shock showing a very good demonstration of the instant air fan. We're looking for the spear, obviously. Kitana's got to be very careful. Shock needs to start looking out for these spears and just getting the block out. Half a full screen. He's getting hit with a number of these. Ooh, caught him with a deep jump kick there. You don't see that too often from that distance. Kitana with a nice, comfortable lead. Only 25 seconds left. He can play keep away here. Outworld needs to press it. Stay away. Don't eat these spears. Don't eat the chip damage. Stay away. And he's going to take it. Takes the round. Nicely done. Good match. Good match awareness there in that round. A lot of people say winning by the timer is cheap, but a win is a win, especially in a tournament. Outworld gets him sleeping with another spear and a nice uppercut out of nowhere there. I like to call those David Gem uppercuts, if you guys know who he is from the past. Ooh, another uppercut. That's 2 in one match, 50%. Just in uppercut damage. Shock's got to be very careful to avoid jumping in here. Outworld is... Ooh, nice instant air fan. Oh, man. Probably could have had that one. If he waited for the crossover, he might have actually got that round. Outworld, that's 3 in a row for him, and he's moving on. Sorry, not moving on. Shock is moving up, I should say. He's going to move up to top tier. If I'm Shock, I'm going Liu Kang all the way here. That's a 9-1 matchup. If he understands Liu Kang as well as most players do, he can frustrate the living hell out of Scorpion here. If anyone knows about the low toe of doom, the low toe of death, you can basically take away almost all of Scorpion's offense. Playing with a low toe. Ooh, Icicle kicked right into a... I don't know if that was an intentional spear from Lucky, but he got him. You can see here. Ooh, jumped over that low fireball. Yeah, Kang against Scorpion, if he has a perfect defense, Kang has one of the best uppercuts in the game. He can basically uppercut any jump ins, can low toe if he gets in close, icicle kick underneath speed. There's so many things Kang can do to just frustrate Scorpion, take the match away from him. Just going to reduce him to just using sweeps. Oh, very nicely timed jump over the low fireball. And Outworld, one more round, he's going to advance over Shock. The low fireball. And got, ooh, very nice deep jump kick, spear, uppercut. That's almost, what, 40% right there. Again, cannot be eating those spears from any distance. Very, very careful. Ooh, time ducking high kick. You don't see that too often. I think he was trying for a flying kick, obviously. Kang in good shape. Oh, look at that. Don't see that too often. I don't think I've ever seen that happen at all in any of my matches. But Scorpion's going to take it, and Outworld advances with 4 wins in a row over Shock. Nicely done. Shock with a good showing despite the 4-1 there.
Yeah, I just can't I can't time like ducking the projectiles all the time in MK2. It doesn't have anything to do with like online play. Just I always get caught by them because the timing is just like slightly different. They get like a little bit like stuck sometimes. Sometimes you like get caught like on the first frame when you stand up. All right.
Yeah, VX is still not here, so I'm thinking me and Heelcaster can go because nothing else can play.
Okay. So if anybody is just tuning in right now, we have an MK2 Outer Haven circuit tournament going on right now, and we just kicked off the first round. Just waiting for MKill Bill and Heelcaster to start their matchup, and they will be next in the queue. There they are. All right, here we go.
JohnnyCage.
All right, starting out with JohnnyCage and Sub-Zero in the low tier. Let's go. All right, so I don't know. It looks like they're starting out cautiously, but now they're getting more into the close range. Tried to counter that freeze with the jump kick, but a little bit late to get a full punish. Just tossing freeze from full screen right now. Alright, Cage tries to punish there with a shadow kick. Gets another one anyway. And a good jump kick over the freeze.
Round 2, fight.
Alright, good counter uppercut there. Goes for the sleeper ground freeze, doesn't get it. Misses that shadow kick. Alright. Catches a deep jump kick on the crouching low punch with a good corner jab pressure. Manages to escape with an uppercut. Checks him with a fireball. Still playing pretty cautiously overall. And takes the uppercut. Oh, looks like he was thinking about a counter uppercut there, but just let him get the jump kick. Still going for the full screen freezes. Cage doesn't really want to trade these. Goes for a cross up there. A couple shadow kicks for good measure. Alright, close range pressure. A couple of chops and jabs. Sub-Zero gets him with the naked slide. Or the YOLO slide, as we were calling it last tournament. Aircasters really got to make this one count. This is a very similar situation to the match I just played with Outworld. And finishes it with the low blow.
Sub-Zero. Raiden. Excellent.
Alright, so we're moving up to Raiden in the next tier. And MKB decides to switch to Sub-Zero. I don't know if that's a better choice or not. Just kind of marching forward. Gets caught with a trailing Superman. Oop, gets him with a shocker. Standing high kick. Follow it up. Superman. Pretty sure he couldn't block that. Getting a little bit of buzzing here. I'm not sure if that's me or if it's... Alright, gets a better wall position here. Kind of asking him to teleport out, because he looked like he went for the uppercut a little bit early there. Tries to get the Superman follow up there with the freeze, but didn't quite work. Keep him in the corner. Ooh, just misses that air-to-air. Would have kept him in there. Good anti-air neutral jump punch. Ooh, just squeezing out those Supermans. Oh, gets a shocker for the win there. And it is 1-1.
Raiden. Excellent. Round 1, fight.
So we got a Raiden mirror here. And lots of Supermans. Good corner pressure. Raiden's got a higher collision, but ooh, he really could have finished him off actually. Oh man. And he's paid for it. And just manages to snag him with the electricity. Snags him as he was standing up with Superman. A good follow in there after that block Superman, but he didn't get anything out of it. Steelcaster misses a shocker. Oh, no. KB misses a shocker only to receive one. from Heelcaster. Alright, teleport to sweep. More teleports. Oop, that was like a standing jump kick check. And he eats another Superman where I do not think he could block that. Alright, oh, okay. Punch the Superman. That's a little bit better than a standing high kick, I think. Probably more like 21 or 20% versus 18, 19 for the standing high kick. Alright, toe taps him out, and he gets the win there. 2-1. Say what's up to some of the people in the chat here. Lord Raiden, what's going on? Shido. Mariano Tekken in here. Icy Black Deep. Looking for the bracket. Getting that bracket. El Creo in there. Wants to play some Shock Troopers? I don't think so. So we got Shang Tsung and Scorpion in this next move up in the tier here. Ooh, just catches him with that spear of the punish. Another one. Ooh, so right there he could have went for double spear. It was a little risky. Would have finished him sooner, but anti-air roundhouse always fitting in. Alright, good uppercut to get out of the pressure. Standing high kick punish on that. MKB goes for the scissor takedown, which is never a good move in this game. It is punishable on hit. Cross-up jump kick, but ooh, he manages to block the teleport punch. Only gets the minimum punish there, but manages to pull out the round anyway. Alright. Looks like he's consistently punishing the triple Screaming Skulls. Good anti-air roundhouse. That was very quick thinking. Okay, neutral jump kick there. That'll put him up 3-1. So, MKB is on set point, and his opponent is Jax. So basically the first to four gives everyone a chance, if they go out, to use a character from each of the tier rankings. Jax being in the top with Mileena and I believe Liu Kang. I don't think there's any other characters in here. But Heelcaster's got a lot of ground to make up here because he is almost... Ooh, yeah. He is now at set match point against MKB. Tournament life at stake. Well, not tournament life, I should say. Winner's bracket life. But, alright, good usage of ground pound there. Alright, he... ducking there holds the last frame of recovery when there's pushback. Jack's coming back a little bit stronger here, but he's got basically one hit left, and that's it. All right, well, very nice job, MKB, pulling it out there. And he should be back any moment. And I will catch up with the chat.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. Has VX shown up yet?
Let's see. What is his name?
I don't see him in the chat. VX Ocho, and actually I don't see Gatito in the chat either.
Have they messaged?
Unfortunate, because now they both been moved to losers.
You ran through the other matches, right? So
yeah, let me go ahead and update. We'll push them both out.
okay, so Alateos is gonna jump to
So he rides
semis.
the semis.
Okay,
Lucky him.
all right.
the way the bracket worked out.
Okay.
I just played. I'd like to take a quick little break. So let's do Senzo and
Senzo and
Outworld.
Outworld.
Right. For those of you who didn't see OW in the last tournament, he did manage a top 4 finish in an all-server event, so he has leveled up. He knows how to play.
Absolutely.
That being said, Senzo is Sub-Zero is one of Senzo's better characters, so I would mark him as the prohibitive favorite here, at least in this match.
Quick shout outs to Nightmare James and Merchant Baggin, two mainstays for Combat Network streams and my retro stuff, particularly classic MK.
Pretty basic stuff from Sub-Zero here. Oh, caught him sleeping in the jump in. Gotta be careful with those slides from mid-screen or further. You will get caught with those. Yep, as you will see there. Ooh, nice little hop back kick. Caught him. Normally that's a Senzo thing. Senzo is probably one of the better players out there right now with the hop kicks. If not, he's one of, if not the best. This little counter with the high kick. Trying to catch him with the anti-air into a freeze or ice puddle here. The player falling for it.
Almost a trade there.
Flowing the ice puddle. He's gonna make him pay with his own. Ooh, nice counter. That's gonna do it. Very close match to start it off. Senzo, as most people expected, won that match.
Clone the ice
He's gonna have
puddle.
a chance to show what he can do with this next tier.
Clone the ice puddle sounds like a like 90s alternative band.
OW's got a decent Scorpion. I don't remember exactly how well he plays with him. Obviously, I wouldn't say he's one of the best Scorpions out there, but he's got a decent one. You can see he's waiting for that anti-air. He wants to catch him with the anti-air into a spear, but Senzo, not known for jumping, and he knows what he's trying to do. He will not fall for it.
Yeah, I would have needed a few more matches, I think, to really have gotten an idea for his Scorpion.
OW still trying to bait that jump in, trying to get that combo spear. Go for some ice puddles here.
Nothing in the corner. Hunting that
OW
spear.
just waiting and hoping for a jump in, but Senzo is not going to fall for it. This is a time where I might want to go for a slide out of the duck, catch him off guard.
All right, now he's got the life.
Ooh,
lead,
that's
so
huge.
Sure. Oh, and he could have just uppercut in there, but that's all right.
That's going to give it to him. One little sweep with like 4 or 5 seconds left was all it took. And now he gets the spear
Of
in
course.
the next round. Slow on that uppercut there. Senzo with a nice hop kick into an uppercut.
Quickman573, thank you for the follow.
Another slide. Senzo's getting those pretty reliably here. And OW gets a counter high kick. Well, probably could have got an uppercut or something a little bit more there than a duck kick. Ooh, nice teleport to avoid the ground freeze. Scorpion needs this one. Watch for the jump ins. Senzo knows how to play this one. Scorpion cannot hurt him.
Yeah, Outworld is
unless
super
he walks
patient.
in.
Super patient, but he runs these timers down pretty low.
There's a very good match awareness there by Senzo, knowing what Scorpion could and could not do. With the timer all running down to like 18 seconds. OW going to Kitana, I believe he does know how to instant air fan, so this should be a very close match here. There it is.
Yeah, I wasn't getting my instant airs quite low enough before. I'll see how he does them.
And you can see he is trying so hard
Ooh, gets
to
caught.
bait and induce a jump in for that anti-air, or excuse, yeah, the anti-air high punch. Oh, that was a very late anti-air roundhouse by Senzo. And another one.
Man, he's
Ooh.
going on a perfect.
Can you get flawless?
I said
Oh,
perfect.
no. Couple punches.
A flawless close. Still going though.
Any flawless, I don't care who it's against, it's always a good accomplishment, especially in an AB tournament. Up on the time limit for Gatito and VX, and unfortunately, I believe both of those players are going to be DQ'd out of here. Gatito, obviously, I believe he was the 1 seed in this event with Jason not participating. So
Where's Kitito located?
he's in Mexico, I believe, in northern Mexico. I don't know exactly where, but he's in Mexico. He's got pretty good ping with most U.S. players.
Yeah, I'm just saying they might have something going on right now, like weather-wise or something like that. I don't know why he would be here
No,
otherwise
Gatito,
unannounced.
not a native English speaker, so I don't know how often he checks or reads the chat. But
Yeah,
man, we still have some very good players here. Very tight match here. Outworld's going to have to play solid to get this. He does not want to go down 0-3 to Senzo. Although knowing what OW is capable of with Liu Kang, maybe he does want to go down 0-3.
Outworld Warrior is zoning so much, he's actually jabbing backwards. He's like moving backwards as he jabs.
He is determined to get him to jump in, but Senzo is just not falling for it here. Or the other thing he could be doing is trying to buffer the instant air fan out of a... Oh, that was a far distance. Oh, there. Say he might have been trying to buffer the instant air fan out of the Para jab, but I don't think that's what he was really doing.
Ooh, tried to stay out of the way. Oh no!
Oh, just missed
He
it.
should have done jump kick slide. Oh no!
That's huge. And that hop kick was huge. He's going to probably need one more hit to ensure a
I
victory
can't
here.
tell
I
who's-
wouldn't
oh,
feel
all right.
comfortable right now. Oh, that's going to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't tell. It's another one. And I
All
do,
right,
I
now-
do feel that these time over situations are Outworld Warrior's own making, with his patient,
Yeah,
his
he's
patient play.
trying to induce jump ins here, but understandably, Senzo, a very seasoned, very smart player. He's not. You can see he just doesn't jump. He's not going to fall for it. Senzo knows what he's in for now. This could very easily be a reverse 4-3.
Okay.
He did beat Bruss in the last tournament, who is a very, very good B player. So do not count OW out.
That is true.
Oh, it's the second time he's been frozen there. This is actually a very good counter pick by Senzo against Liu Kang. He can stop all that instant air madness. Although I don't think Senzo was counter picking here. He just likes to use Sub-Zero.
Oh, he just
Oh.
managed to escape that.
Yeah, Outworld needed that one. Well, obviously he needs the win, but this is just for his psyche. He needs to get something going here. If he can get past Sub-Zero, obviously he'll still be alive, but he won't have to... Ooh, nice 40% combo there.
Oh no, that could be a
little late.
changer right there.
Still plenty of time to try for
Okay.
it again, but he still gets it. And we have a match now, folks.
Okay. Dev Jasper, thank you for the follow. Quick man, these are first to fours. Is that until finals? Finals are fives?
No, these are all first to four.
Everything's
They're all-
first to
they're all four tiers, so every match is first to four.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh, Senzo going with Baraka. Now, if you don't know the MK2 tier structure, this is typically thought of to be a 2 or 9-1 matchup in Liu Kang's favor. And the reason why is because of Kang's low toe, which has been demonstrated many times in the past. Although Senzo does have a very good Baraka, so I'm not going to count him out of here just yet. I probably would have went with Raiden. That's thought to be more of a 5-5 match against Kang versus the 8-2-9-1 match we're seeing right now.
Ooh, just trades that
Baraka
out.
snuck that one out. OW wants to play this to win. He can just be cheesy and go low toe all the way. Does work. It is proven to be effective. Let's see what he does. He's got to get the round here, obviously. Ooh, probably should have gone with a jump punch there. Ooh, nice anti-air uppercut.
Keeps alive here. Yes, quick man. These are tiered based matchups, so it changes every time somebody wins. That's why you get some of these lopsided matches like this. Ooh, Liu Kang did not opt for any anti-air there, but he sneaks out a little.
OW.
Yeah.
OW can stay with Liu Kang for the rest of this set. Senzo knows what he's in for, as I've said. Ooh. Not the ideal counter there, but he did get something at least. Ooh, a little slow in that roundhouse. In the corner, he cannot do anything with that pushback.
Okay. Confuses him
Sneaks
over
it
there.
out. Wow.
All right.
OW staying alive. What is Senzo going to do here? Kitana, one of his best characters, if not the best. This is going to be best against best. I'm calling it now. Whoever wins this round, whoever wins this match right here is going to win the set. So let's see what Senzo can do here. Kang would be the favorite in my opinion here. It's not by much. Maybe a 6-4, 5.5, 4.5. He's got the edge by virtue of how quickly he can slam out those fireballs. And OW can absolutely do it better than pretty much anyone.
Senzo being super patient here, but he's just getting further and further away in health, trying to get in close.
Oh,
Went for that fan lift, but no.
yeah, this is. Ooh, eats a bite kick. Ooh, and a sneaky hop kick there. Wow. Said this could be a reverse 4-3.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
you were
the
right
least
on
bit
with
shocked.
that. No, trying to. Sorry about that.
Ooh, nice wave. That actually hit. Ooh, Senzo making a nice little comeback. Most players would have jumped in right there. Senzo did not, showing his years of experience, knowledge of the game. Ooh,
Nice.
another wave punch. Senzo with a chance to close it out now. Nice jump back instant air. And low-toed that fan. Another one. Senzo's going to have to be a little bit more aggressive here. Ooh, not the time to do it though. And he's in trouble right now, playing right into OW's hands. Ooh! Instant punch, the bite kick there. Needs to avoid the jump-ins now. He will get hit with those fireballs. Carefully sneak in. Ooh, nice little uppercut.
Oh,
Taking down
no.
the final 15 seconds.
Nice.
Oh, what's going to happen?
Good anticipation there. He can just duck here.
Senzo very.
Oh, wow.
Sweep to the win.
And that is it. I was going to say, if he was confident on the low profiles, he could have just sat there and ducked.
Wow. Yeah, OW had chances there. He had his chances.
All right, that was another one of those long sets. Senzo seems to have a lot of those on stream.
All right. Yeah,
the bracket.
VX and Gatito, unfortunately, are not here, and Luis has bowed out, so I have to DQ 3 players, unfortunately.
So this wound up being an 8-player tournament then.
Yeah, which is okay.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and update the bracket here.
Okay.
Shock, you have just got a free win over Gatito.
So me and Heelcaster?
Let's see here. OW gets a free win over VX. So Shock is going to play Heelcaster in the second loser round. So we're just waiting on me and Servpro to play our
All right.
quarterfinal match.
You guys want to do that right now?
Yeah, we'll do that now. Let me go ahead and jump off and I'll play Mike.
Okay. All right. Servpro Mike, who's putting in the $100 bonus for this. Oop. That sound is off here.
Round 1, fight.
Sorry about that. I do not know why it's doing that. That's very funny.
Round 2, fight.
Now this sounds like Super Nintendo. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of weird stuff going on with this. I'm gonna drop and rejoin them.
Wins.
That's better.
Raiden.
Okay, didn't miss any of that. Alright, so that is Mike up 1. So Bill gets to move up. In tier, he picks Raiden, as we can see. Mike Sub-Zero looking pretty good so far. Getting the carrot jabs. Solid blocking, good cross up. It gets beat on the air to air. Not so ambiguous throw cross up there, but it still worked. Takes the round nonetheless. And just misses the shocker grab. Just places a haymaker uppercut in the middle of nowhere. Mid-screen jab pressure. Not too common in this game, but you do see it from every now and then from the like the higher tier level players. And another quick one there for Servpro Mike. So Bill opts for Kung Lao. I really don't know how this match plays out. Mike is one of those, like, just next level players, so he really just going to put the boots there to Bill. Ooh, Bill goes right onto the puddle there with a dive kick. Using the crouching low punch. There's a kind of a just little break in the chain there. Does not get the freeze in time. Ooh, Bill tries to go for a quick dive kick. Does not pay off. Mike's defense is very, very good. And he moves up 3-0. So Bill's in trouble right now. So sticking with Sub-Zero. Seems very confident with him. Jax is definitely, he's going to be possibly a difference maker here, even if the skill is off considerably here. Very nice combo there from Mike. You don't really see that stuff too often. Very showy. And this is set point here. Oh, and he gets the multi-slam. I think he can ground pound after that. I'm not sure if it's unavoidable or not. But he is pretty plus. Bill is... Ooh, that might be it. Roundhouse Infinite? No. I don't know if... I think he can get it on Jax. Pretty sure. I can't remember if that's universal or not. But, ooh, that was a nice... he held like a flawless block. He blocked on the very last frame possible and got through with the slide. Much easier on the multi-button press moves in these games, but it is possible in the first 3 at least. Alright. So we got a match on the board there for MKB, staying alive, and let's see what happens. Let's see if that Sub-Zero match was just something that really benefit Servpro Mike, or if he can show us what it's all about with Scorpion. So I think this matchup is better for Scorpion than most characters against Mileena. I don't know if that's true. That's just my guess. So far, Bill's just doing really ground size, not going for the... Ooh. Alright, good punish there. I don't know what that lag... if that was them, or if it's me, so... No burping lag demon. Beautiful, beautiful setup there. 45%. Ooh, almost catches him. YOLO spear. Look for another little fancy combo. This is the roll. Teleports away. Throwing those jabs out. He's very confident. Anti-air roundhouse for the win. A very consistent performance there from Servpro Mike, getting closer to his own bonus. I don't know what his policy is on his own bonus if he wins it back. Bill should be rejoining me momentarily. Got some more people in the chat. Oh, we got Daddy Detta in there from our MK1 locals. I got the Denver Broncos in there. I mean, that's significant. We got Dark Star Outworld showing up in the chat. Gandyman, another longtime favorite of the NRS community and all of our MKX era. I would say, if you can correct me on that, I believe MKX was his mainstay when he was frequenting tournaments. Yeah, MK Legacy Collection should be pretty hot. I'm really curious to see people playing like MK1 and MK4 because those really didn't get any shine time at all. So that stuff's going to be really interesting to see because MK4 is just a wild game. All right.
Okay,
so,
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. Go for it. We got Alteos and Midwest going sub-0 right now.
Probably a good thing my mic was turned off. I was cussing up a storm.
I could imagine. That is a serious player. All right, let me get back to the game.
I mean, obviously Mike is one of the best in the world, and I wasn't playing that good in that match in the first place, but he knew exactly what I was trying to do a lot of the times.
Round 2, fight.
Alteos, this is his first match tonight after getting two of his first couple players no showing.
Yeah, he's jumping in. He's jumping in deep and heavy into this the talent pool in this bracket. So
Alteos recently hit B rank, which is why he's in this tournament tonight. I know he's listed as a grassroots in the server, but he did earn that B rank through hard work, so we let him in.
all right, quick 2 there for Midwest.
Frozen acid, yummy.
Plungy.
Fatality.
Yummy.
All right. So yeah, once again, anybody tuning in here unfamiliar with what's going on, this is a Mortal Kombat 2 tier-based selection tournament for the Outer Haven circuit run by M. Bill, who is on mic with me.
Alteos moving up to Scorpion. He is most well known for his Kitana and Sub-Zero, much like Senzo. So I would say that Midwest is still the prohibitive favorite here. He's favorite going in, obviously. But we'll see. Maybe Alteos can surprise us with a Scorpion. Maybe he's been working on him.
Sub-Zero wins.
It's basics of Sub-Zero. One thing I found interesting in that last match, Mike actually won like 2 or 3 rounds off me just doing the low punches. And no matter what I did, a couple of car punches, but he was just like slamming out the low punch, and nothing I did was hitting. Very frustrating.
He was player 2, right?
He was player 2.
Yeah, in those situations, that's probably one of the best ways to exploit that. So you really got to be like far away, like unpunishable sweep scenarios.
Honestly, he knows the game very well. That was probably just high-level knowledge of the game for him.
That's the kind of tactic that when you know where back in the day when we were kids, when you knew where the vending machines were, that would they would give you the free credits if you put the coins in a certain way. That's kind of like how that was.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of deals.
Yeah. Those little sneaky tricks. Good.
Ooh.
He still could have gotten.
Fan avoided the punish from the puddle there.
He still could have gotten him with like a slide or something there, but he just that kind of quick thinking is see, like right here. Good, he gets it.
I got him that time. Alateo's in a big hole here. I don't know how well his top tier is, but I would still say Midwest is the favorite to go for the sweep. Oh, this is the way to counter it. Jax against sub. That's how I got my 1 win against Mike.
I don't know if that ground pound is guaranteed or not after a throw. Like in MK3, the male ninjas are punishable on throw in certain moves.
Ooh,
Nice.
jump kick. Ooh.
Just out of range of that puddle.
Alateos can just sit back. Very nice.
That's
That's what you got to do against sub with Jax.
very strong round for him there, because these other rounds have been pretty rough. Good, catches him sleeping.
We'll avoid that out with ease. Ooh, jumps in. No reason to be jumping in with Jax here.
And he sweep checks him for the win.
Midwest looking for the sweep. Oh, a little slow in the punish.
He just got out of that puddle there.
Oh, there we go. That's the time to do it.
That was a little...
There's a couple characters who can duck low punch uppercut very well. Jax is one of them. Baraka is probably the best one.
I was going to say, that was like an American reset almost there with that duck low punch uppercut ground pound. I was like, what?
Yep. Ooh.
All right, he's staying alive
Oh, this
here,
was
but...
Jax's point the taking. Oh, he does get it, but that was a lot closer than it needed to be.
Yeah. All right.
Points to shutout. Let's see what Midwest... Oh, I already know what he's going to. This is like... what was the Yankees pitcher, closer? I forget his name. Oriana Rivera.
Oh, yeah.
This is his Rivera.
He's I think he's like the only 100% Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, not a given by any means, but this is definitely his best player.
Ooh, catches
Ooh,
him.
nice sneaky
Oh, he
shocker.
Yeah, he just wanted to end that one as quickly as possible.
He's about 25 to 30 game seconds away from moving on here.
Oh, man, he's
Ooh.
eating these Supermen. He's
Oh,
trying, but
clinic
that was
here
not going to
with
work.
Flawless to close it out.
Jeez.
Ooh,
he
going
uses
with
a
the
fatality,
electrocution. Don't
alright.
see that one too often. For the stream.
Okay,
Very nice showing by Midwest. Moving on.
beautiful.
He will go to the winners final.
Okay. All right. Let's check the brackets out.
You want to do Mike and Senzo or play a match in losers?
Let's do. You know what? Let's get me and Heelcaster out of the way, so that way I can just concentrate on
Okay,
commentary.
cool. So he'll cast from shock, so you'll jump off and I'll commentate your match.
Thank you.
All right. We are seeing Shock in another match tonight with a impromptu victory over Gatito after a no-show. But hey, a victory is a victory no matter how you can take it. And he will be playing Heelcaster. And again, Shock does have he does have base knowledge of this game, so don't be shocked to see him take a couple of games here against Heelcaster. Let's see what happens. That game just kicked off, and I'm going to jump in there, and let's see what we got. I was expecting Heelcaster to go with JohnnyCage in the first match, but he surprised me and went with sub, if I'm not mistaken. Cage is definitely one of his bets. Let's see if he goes back to Cage this time. Heelcaster making us think, is it sub or Cage? I'll bet you it's Cage. Ooh, we're gonna have a Cage mirror? Yes, we are. Shock did pretty good in his last match. I think he used Cage as well. He had some good knowledge there with the ducking specials. He had the crossover jump kick shadow. He knows how to play this game. Heelcaster likes to do a couple car jabs followed into a split, just like that. He'll do like 3 or 4 into another one. Multiples. He's gonna be very careful with that nut punch. It does work when you catch him. It's very frustrating. It's funny, annoying, all those things. If you just throw it out there willy-nilly without a plan, you're going to get punished. Heelcaster has to be aware of that. Even against Shock, who, although he may not be a world-class AB player, he still knows the basics of the game, as I've said before. And he gets the first round. Heelcaster probably should have been a little bit more aggressive there. Could have taken it. If you give Shock time, and give him chances to do stuff, he will get you. Look for 3 or 4 of those, followed by another nut punch. Yep. He's going to keep on doing them as long as you let him do it. There we go. Heelcaster. Getting his mojo on. Heelcaster playing a little bit more passive than I'd like to see here and letting Shock back into this match. Ooh. Another half second there, Shock could have got a jump kick, shadow kick there. Heelcaster does take that one. Heelcaster needs to be a little bit more aggressive here. Don't be shocked, or Shock will take this. Ooh. A little bit slow in that shadow, makes him pay with the uppercut. Here's opting to go full screen. You are not going to do damage with Cage from full screen here. You're going to have to get in close. Nice sneaky duck shadow kick. Heelcaster with a comfortable edge. He can sit back a little bit and be passive if he wants to. Ooh, not the time for the axe kick. Got him sleeping in on the shadow with a sweep. Shock can ease his way back into this. Ooh. Heelcaster's going to take it. Ooh, with a friendship. Laying it on. At least it wasn't a baby.
This guy does a friendship against somebody who don't play the game. Unbelievable.
Pretty sure Heel's going to stick with Cage again. Let's see, what is Shock going to go to?
Who can I pick in next tier?
You can go Raiden, Scorpion, or Baraka. Shock going with Raiden, who is one of his better characters in this game. Most people would agree that this is probably a 7-3, maybe even an 8-2 matchup in Raiden's favor at the highest level. Ooh, probably could have got a shocker there if he was holding in the high punch. That was a good time for an anti-air high kick. We'll try for another shocker. He was ready for it though. Got him there. Raiden was able to get out of the way. Heelcaster caught in the corner in the crotch. Oh, third time he's trying for the shocker and just wasn't. Ooh, is Shocker to get this one? Heelcaster a little too passive here for my liking, gotta say. And he has let Shock back into this and he stole that one. I know Sub-Zero is a defensive character, but against a player like Raiden, who can just teleport behind all that BS he likes to do, you gotta be a little bit more aggressive against him, against Raiden. Don't get caught in the corner. Not against this player. Ooh, very lucky there with the ice puddle. Teleported right into it. This is a good time for a shocker right here. Low profile kick. Shock loves to do it. And he's gonna do it again for the win. Shock ties it up. Let's see where Heelcaster goes from here. So again, if you win the match, you can stay within that tier. You can choose any character within that tier. You're not locked, so to speak. So if Shock wanted to, he could go to Raiden or Baraka. We're going to have teleporting chaos all over the place. One of my favorite matches, actually it's one of my least favorite matches, because my head is always spinning after one of these matches. All the teleports. Now, back in the day when I used to play people like BTBB or Summoning even, those players loved to teleport. And I felt almost a sense of dizziness or nausea after playing some of those guys. But Heelcaster's going to take that one. A couple of well-timed and well-placed shockers. That's the time to teleport. And good counter jump kick by Shock into the Superman. A little late on that punish there. Shocker. Shock was ready with an uppercut. That's a good time to do a shocker, but Heel knew that was possibly coming, and Shock ties it up. Heelcaster is going to have to work for this one. If he thinks this is a cakewalk, he needs to think again. Shock does have some skills with some of these characters here, and this is one of them, as I've said quite a few times. I will say, if he can get past Raiden, he's got a very good chance to win the set. Heel has to know by this point. Oh, very, very nice ducking and avoiding the shocker. I think Shock was trying to go for a combo off of that shocker with the anti-air high punch in the Superman, but happened to drop it. Heel very lucky to get that one, and he's going to go up 2-1. Let's see what Shock goes to next. If I remember correctly, I think he did Shang in his first round match when he was down 2-1 or 2-0.
Who's next tier?
You can do Shang, Kitana, or Kung Lao.
Oh, I'm Kitana all day.
Steelcaster opting to stick with Raiden. I agree with that choice. Going with Kitana. Again, he does know how to use the instant air fan. Not a gimme by any means for Heelcaster. This is a time where I'm probably thinking about buffering the fan lift here. Heelcaster needs to be very, very careful about ill-timed teleports here. Ooh. A little slow in the punish. Square wave punches are very good to use against the block Supermans here. And, unfortunately, Heel has hit 2 in a row on Shock. Or his ult's going to take to do it. Ooh, nice time to use the instant air fan. Heel just happened to be ducking and caught him with a standing fan. Let's see if Heel can go up 3-1. Ooh, very, very nice instant air. Trying to get another one. Shock's got to be thinking the square wave punch here and opting for the duck kick. The jump kick, rather. Fight. And now he's playing a very smart play. Keep away, opting to zone him out with the bolts. I wanted to say spam. That would have been wrong. That is zoning there. Very nice Superman out of the duck. Very nice use of it by Heelcaster. He takes that one. He's going to go 3-1, looking to close out Shock and send it back to the commentary booth. Shock can now go top tier. He can pick Liu, Jax, or Mileena. Let's see what he opts to do here. Any one of those 3 characters are going to be well suited to go against Raiden. And this is probably more of a 5-5 matchup, I would say. Good strategy for Liu Kang here is to buffer those fireballs, anticipating a teleport. Flying kicks, bicycle kicks against block Supermans. Lots of ways Liu Kang can punish Raiden. And Heel is going to look to do that shocker very often here if he can get it, and he certainly can. He's going to look to Superman, yeah. Shock is going to have to counter all those Supermans, every single last one of them, if he wants to win this one. Ooh, nearly a flawless. And Heelcaster looking to close this one out and move on in losers. Ooh. Another chance to get a flying kick. Maybe the input just didn't come out. He's got to punish those. It's the second or third time he's hit a shocker after a jump in. There you go. Gets the flying kick. I gotta anticipate. He gets the shocker after a miss. Very nice showing by Heelcaster here. Gonna move on.
All right. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. I just get stuck. That's the best way to describe it. Like, literally, I tried to punish like every one of those, and literally just nothing came out. So that was
Gotcha.
that's I need to practice because like there's something about the like MK2 timing that's just a little bit different. It's like there's no like overlap of like when you press the button and when you hit the last input for certain things, and like I just like I'm so used to that from MK3. All right.
Do you want to do Mike and Senzo or me and OW?
If we wanted to finish out losers to round 3, so then we basically left with like a top 8.
All right. I'll go ahead and play OW then.
Okay. Back in business. So this is like a losers quarters, something like no. We'll call it almost losers quarters. All right, let's get back to the set here. All right, Josh X Ninja, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So we got Sub-Zero mirrors going on here. Got some low tier fun. Yeah, definitely need to brush up on this game a little bit if I want to compete in tournament. It's probably also not a good idea to take the AB challenge there that Servpro gave me. Both players kind of stalemating a little bit. And anti-air roundhouse takes it.
Round 2, fight.
All right. Double ice trade there. Another double ice trade. Tried to tap him onto the ice puddle.
Round 3, fight.
Tried to get him sleeping on another ice puddle. YOLO slide does not pay off. That was like almost like a whiff punish or an impromptu, but ooh, nice little slide to freeze trade. Only gets a sweep out of that. It's a little bit low for the roundhouse. It's kind of stuck in the corner here. Ooh, went for the jump kick slide, didn't pay off and got punished for it. Tossing ice like crazy. No ground ice available there in the corner. Ooh, alright, catches him with the YOLO slide. Now we're up 1-0.
Raiden. Excellent. Round 1, fight.
Alright, so switches up to Raiden. Snags him on the jump. Superman puts himself in the corner. This is the shocker. Teleport jab shenanigans. Catches the shocker though. I gotta remember you can do that on counter on the empty jump. Just looking for a freeze there and just snags him with the Superman. Oop, misses shocker there. But a good little setup there to the ground freeze. He just avoids it by true air Superman. Alright, a little bit of pressure there. Takes him up 1-1. Alright, moves up to Scorpion.
Excellent. Round 1, fight.
Alright, nice punish to the Superman there with Spear. Puts him down almost 25-26% there. Bill coming back with a little bit of pressure though. Good sweep checks. Low toes. Just inching him down. Make him think about it. And he catches a well-placed Superman there. The collision boxes just kind of line up perfectly in that scenario. Good roundhouse count on the Spear, but an air throw for his trouble. Just hitting with Superman. Scorpion doing a little UMK3 style there, just jabbing, waiting for the jump-ins. Ooh, okay. That was like a forced play scenario there. MKB goes up 2-1. The Rude Society, thank you for the follow.
Excellent. Round 1, fight.
Alright. So, anti-airs. Oop, sneaks in a spear there. Oh, just kind of tossing him around, really showing him what's up. Anti-air roundhouse, beautiful.
Round 2, fight.
Oh my goodness, catches another. Nice jab pressure. Bill's playing a lot better this set. This is his overall consistency. Nice anti-air roundhouse. That is how you do it.
Wins.
Alright, it is 3-1.
Okay.
Oh, I accidentally picked Mileena there.
Okay.
Alright, so Liu Kang starts out, bicycle kick here. And a nice jump kick to bite kick. You don't see that too often in this game. Ooh, yeah, making him think about it this round.
Round 2, fight.
Okay, just fireball sitting here. Okay, and that's, I would say, basically a tier level difference maker there with Liu Kang. Let's see what happens when Bill moves up just a little bit closer here. One tier level apart. Basically, the neighbor that makes a lot of noise who lives above you. Alright, German suplex there from Kitana, or Adenian suplex, right? I think that's where she's from. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, a little bit of mix-up, MK style mix-up. Nice combo, almost 50%. Ooh, almost gets the wave punch there to counter on the way up. But that is just such a fast movement with that instant air fireball. And that, as they say, is that. So, very good job there. Congratulations. MKB moving on. No, so thank you to all. What, we got 39 people in here right now, 38 people.
Okay,
What's up?
sorry about that. All right, that was a good one. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
Had some good luck there against Outworld. Time to jumps over.
Yeah, you're like one step ahead of him in the early matches. Then he kind of tightened it up a little bit, but that last match, you really just turned it back around.
All right, we got Mike and Senzo. Those two can go next. Give me a break.
Yeah, Mike and Senzo. Heavy duty. Heavy duty booty, as Dusty Rhodes used to say.
All right, we got two very high-level players here, and hopefully Senzo can put on a better showing than I did against Mike, and I'm sure he can.
Yeah, Mike was just unstoppable.
Yeah, if Jason is 1, Mike is either 1A or definitive number 2. Well, now that Gatito's not playing, Mike is obviously the
Odds-on
favorite
favorite
here.
in this one, yeah.
This is going to be one of the best matches of the night.
Just in time.
No surprise, Sub-Zero mirrors. In anticipation, at a close distance there to get that uppercut. Senzo not afraid to throw. He's one of the only players out there who will do naked jump into the throws or just walk in for a throw. He has no fear.
I will be right back.
No problem. Mike has a very healthy lead here. He can opt to play defensively. You can see Senzo was going for a naked throw-in. That's what you got to do here. You got to be aggressive, especially when you're down. Throw caution to the wind. Senzo doing all the right stuff. Unfortunately, he's in a hole right now. He probably could have got the anti-air roundhouse, but it didn't matter. Mike takes the round. There we go. Nice jump over counter, freeze uppercut, combo, bread and butter. Sucks the uppercut gets hit with the roundhouse anyway. That is the right distance to do those slides. Another naked jump in throw by Senzo, I believe. With a taste of his own medicine. Not afraid to throw. Senzo doing his patented hop kicks. Mike's going to go up 1-0 after taking the first 2 rounds. See what Senzo opts to do here. Knowing that Mike is probably going to go back to sub. Oh, I thought he was going to Go for Scorpion there, just opting for Raiden. Good choice against Sub. Play it correctly. And obviously Raiden a great pick against Sub just because he can get around all that freeze and turtling spam BS. Ooh, that was a nice addition of the jump punch there. Rare that you see that after a jump kick. It can be done if it's a deep kick. Ooh. Into the corner with an anti-air low punch there. Ooh. 2 Supermans in a row. Senzo's going to take this one. See if Mike can buckle down here. Get back into this. I'll look for Senzo to do more of the same. Being patient, waiting for the uppercut, just didn't happen that time. Again, Senzo knows who he's about to do that, and he is very capable of downloading very quickly. Testing the strategies on the fly. Not predictable in the slightest. Again, Raiden in a hole here. He's going to have to get a... Well, actually, no, Sub was in a hole. Excuse me. It doesn't matter. Raiden's going to take that one. Nice comeback from Senzo, and we're all tied up here. I would expect to see a Raiden mirror. Ooh. Shows what I know. Ooh. Go with Scorpion and Baraka. Now, I will say this. I played a lot against Mike back in the day on the PS3. His Scorpion is absolutely lethal. He knows exactly what to do. Those air throws of his. He can bait a jump in with a spear. Absolutely the favorite in this matchup. Baraka can make some stuff happen here, but against a player like Mike, one little mistake and you're going to get punished big time. Baraka's going to have to play very solid defense here, and the problem with this match is that when Baraka gets in close, Scorpion very easily able to turtle out of this. So we could have got an air throw there. We could have got there too. Senzo with a reverse, almost flawless comeback here. That is a nice patented combo, by the way. I've seen way back in the days of PS3. Roundhouse into standing high kick. I've adopted it into my game, and if you're an MK2 player, I strongly suggest you put it into yours too. Because if they duck the roundhouse, they almost always get hit with the standing high kick. This looks sweet. Tied up here around a piece. Oh, probably would work the duck punch uppercut there. Opts for the ducking kick. Baraka has one of the worst ducking kicks in the game. Ooh, could have got a spear there. Baraka had a chance to do some stuff there. Doesn't get anything on a punish with a missed spear. Ooh, nice jump in air throw there. I don't see that too often. Might have even had a chance to get the spear. But Scorpion playing this match very, very close to this perfect ideal strategy. Teleported away from the obvious sweep. Mike playing very, very well, showing why he is an A-ranked player. If he's not an A now, he certainly deserves to be one. Easily one of the best in the country and the world. Nice crossover uppercut, and he's going to take that one. Very tightly contested, although the player, the caliber of Mike's Scorpion, you have to expect it. Now, here we go. This one's going to be a lot closer, obviously. Senzo's best character. He can definitely make some stuff happen. Very patient player, which you're going to have to be against a player like Mike's Scorpion. Don't expect to see any crazy barrel jump-ins. I think Mike is aware of that. He's going to have to play very tight to the vest here. Hope to teleport away when he gets in close. Scorpion has the edge. He can play to the clock here. He has the edge. Knowing that Mike is not going to jump in probably, he can just teleport away. Oh, but he's against the wall. Ooh, nice air throw. Ooh, very beautiful combo there. He knew exactly what was happening. Got the missed wave, double air punch into the spear uppercut. Beautiful. In fact, that's the first time I've seen that combo in a very long time. Certainly on Fight Game. Ooh, Senzo responded with a nice two-hitter of his own. Ooh, kind of teleport with a ducking low kick. Some stuff you don't typically see in regular online play. Senzo probably looking to move. Fight might be trying for an instant air, but I know he's capable of it. We haven't seen too much of it here. I think Senzo's going to have to work on to take his Kitana to the next level. If he doesn't have it in his bag of tricks, definitely work on putting his instant air feint in there. He's got a nice healthy lead here. He has the clock advantage. He can opt to play very cautiously here. Mike putting the pressure on, doing what he needs to do. Ooh, he moves back into the lead with some nice aggressive play, but it doesn't matter. Ill-timed jump in. Kitana takes that with the anti-air uppercut. Nice ducking spear. Unfortunately, it was from far screen. From his mistaken, gets it up close. Ooh, full time jump in from Senzo. Very lucky he didn't get punished there. Ooh, another spear. Another one. 3 spears in 1 round. Is he going to end it with the spear? Boy. Oh, he blocked it that time. He was ready for it. 3 in a row. Figured it out. Ooh, he's determined to get that spear for a win. And he gets it for a finish. Alright. Hey to you, Senzo. Awesome player you are. Senzo is top tier now. Gonna stick it out with Scorpion. Going against Mileena. Against top tier Mileena, this is a horrible match for Scorpion. The ducking spear to start it off. He sends her right in the hole. Mileena's going to have to get aggressive and start throwing some spears here. Don't be careless with them because you will get speared or teleport speared. You have to throw a couple out there to keep him honest. Otherwise, you cannot let him be aggressive and control this match. Mileena is definitely the favorite. You have to assert your dominance and get some projectiles in there. Who could have had the spear. It's another one. Senzo eating a lot of spears here. He's going to have to get more aggressive with Mileena here. Ooh, could have got a nice combo with a roll or something else, I believe. Still got a chance to win this one. Mike's going to go aggressive in the last few seconds. Oh! Senzo had a chance there. Really been a nice little guile comeback. Mike looking to close this one out. Ooh, ill-timed jump in from a far distance. That's an easy punish spear for Scorpion. Senzo knows what I'm going through right now, what I went through against him. Sometimes you just run into a wall here against an amazing player, and no matter how you play, they're just ready for everything. Senzo, wow, another spear. Mike demonstrating why he is one of the best Scorpions in the game right now. Another spear. Very well played. Nice aggression and loose spears here. Very well done.
All right. I just have to move some cars around outside, so got a bit of partying going on over here. Okay, so that was 4-1.
Yep. So we got winner finalist set, Midwest and Servpro, and then the losers rounds are also set here. We can do those.
Okay.
Senzo just played.
Yeah. Do you?
So might as well
you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So just waiting on Bill. Set up his match with Alateos. Oh yeah, there's just cars all over the neighborhood. So got everything in my driveway. All right, they're ready to roll. All right, just got him. I'll spam the excellent button. Okay, Bill takes match 1. Round 1, I should say. Some yellow sliding going on there, but all right. Just a little bit late on the slide there to get out of the way of the ground ice before that. Other ground ice. Whole lot of excellence coming. Using the early jump kicks to try to get around him there a little bit. Confuse his positioning. Catches him on the crouching low kick with the ground ice. Another jump kick rest with ground ice. And that is 1 Alateos. And moves up to Raiden, as is expected.
fight.
And good old faithful Superman catches him with a questionable throw scenario there, but fails to punish Superman. Trading haymakers, blocking. This is the shocker. Good punish on the Superman. Alright, and a good jump kick air to air into a positioning trap with the teleport with Raiden. Alright, catches him sleeping on the electricity. Some more trading haymakers. A little bit early on electricity. Caught that extra jab, which prevented that ground freeze from working in the situation that he wanted to. Anticipates the cross up and gets the uppercut though. Sneaks into Superman under the uppercut. Good punish. Takes the right way out with the uppercut.
Round 3, fight.
A little high on the Superman. Hunting that ground freeze there, but now just to fake him out with the Superman. And he's getting those freezes on those block Supermans pretty well. I wasn't able to do anything earlier on stuff like that. Really hunting. Alright, looks like he's setting him up here. Push him up to the next tier. Alright, good throw. Went for, it looks like he went for a cross up. But that's 2. Sub-Zero's doing pretty good tonight. Overall, multiple players.
Sub-Zero Kung Lao. Excellent. Round 1, fight.
A very quick round there.
Round 2, fight.
See, Bill's just kind of like throwing out some buttons, just hit buttons. Oh, not a good trade there with the hat. Almost got him with the frame trap on the ground freeze. I'm surprised he didn't dive kick back. Oh, and yeah, he knew he was going to catch him with that one. This goes for the uppercut. He definitely could have gotten way more out of that. Quick dive kick, and he catches him again. Another uppercut. Oh, another quick dive kick. Oh man, that's 3 in a row. Sub-Zero. I don't know if Jax has been the wild card here to get rid of the Sub-Zero. These matches are almost like King of Fighters CVS 2 style. It feels like. Yeah, Jax is quite a bit for Sub-Zero to handle here. He's looking for an opportunity right there. Yeah, he saw it, but not going to be enough.
Round 2, fight.
Just place those ground pounds. Ooh. All right, jump kick to ground pound check, but the uppercut takes it.
Round 3, fight.
All right, good cross out there. I think he could have back-riggered him. Really fighting for position here. Catches him again on the ground pound. That's very much anticipation. A little bit of a guess, too. There's almost no way to counter ground pound, even with that move on reaction. And wow, unbelievable. All right, that was a straight 4 wins right there. Pretty serious stuff. We're not playing games here. This is serious stuff. Candyman, what is going on? Yeah, when are we gonna see you up here? We do a monthly in Newark with Iron Grid. MK1 numbers have been dwindling though over the last, let's say, six months or so. We were doing pretty good. We were getting like 20 players still. But
All right, I'm back.
Hey, Bill.
Not the way I wanted that one to go. Obviously,
Definitely not.
If I could have gotten him off his sub, I felt pretty good about winning. But he's just got a tough sub.
That Sub-Zero is, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. He just knows what he's doing.
He had some. He was ready for my mistakes. He punished all my mistakes. He did what he had to do to win. And like I said, if I could have beaten the sub, I felt pretty good about winning the match. But what can you say? Good job, Alteos.
Yeah, definitely congratulations on that. Now we got a first-time chat here from Kaneko. I don't know what that is. Ever considered doing some fun and weird home console Fightcade tournaments? I don't know. I don't really organize online tournaments, but if Bill ever wants to deviate from the normal MK2 tournaments, that's up to him. I don't know how the other guys would would like that.
Let's see. Well, we can do Senzo and Heelcaster. We're waiting on winter finals, so we can do
Yeah,
Senzo and Heelcaster.
Absolutely.
Now I can focus on commentating. The stress is off of me.
Yes.
Not too upset. I had a few decent things I did in there. Ooh, Heelcaster going with Reptile. Just knowing what Senzo is capable of here, would not be shocked to see a 4-0 here.
Really? Okay.
Heelcaster is capable of some surprises here. He is a pretty decent C-level player, so maybe a 4-1, 4-0 somewhere in there. I'm trying to cast any aspersions, but Senzo is obviously an amazing player.
All right,
Ready on that sweep counter. He knew it was coming. And another one.
Oh man, he's just guessing on those uppercuts right at the right time.
Ooh, got the anti-air. Ooh, there we go. A little off distance for the sweep there. And I think Reptile has the edge now. Nice instant acid spit. Heelcaster can shut me up right now. Goes invisible. This is what you got to do with Reptile. Hit the lead. Play keep away. Go invisible. Probably would have opted. Oh, there we go. Nice jump away, high punch. Heel obviously has been documented. Loves to use those projectiles from a duck, demonstrating that a couple of times with the acid spit. A little out of distance there. Probably should have went with a straight up jump kick. Gonna chip him with the uppercuts again. Oh.
Okay.
Kicked in the mouth. Or against the solid Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero, obviously, as you have all seen, is one of my weaker characters to play against. I've got to go back in the lab against him and do some work.
All right.
Raiden starting off with a nice Superman, puts the pressure on Sub to be aggressive. Heelcaster can just pin back now and make him be the aggressor. This is just going to come down to match management and understanding of the match. And here we go. Loving to use those specials from Duck. Nice shocker. Heelcaster very good with that sneaky shocker. Probably wouldn't have done it from that far away. Another one. Senzo again with that naked jump in, ready to punish that shocker. Heelcaster loves to use those shockers after a jump in, and Senzo is aware of it. See, Heelcaster has a chance once again to shut me up. Could have got a shocker there, I believe, with his little sneaky shocker. There he gets it that time. Oh, a little slow on that high kick counter. Ooh. I don't think he meant to let go of the shocker, but he did. Very nice ground freeze by Senzo. Firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, eats the shocker. Has to know that he's waiting on it. Very nice freeze. Probably the only way he could have got him there. He takes a hard-fought round.
All right, 2-0.
Steelcaster is not going to go down without a fight. That is for sure. Let's see what he does. He's got a decent Shang. I've played against the Shang a few times.
Round 1, fight.
Let's see what he does. He can just stick with Shang. He doesn't necessarily have to morph the top tier. He can do whatever he wants with Shang. He gets the lead, he can stick back. He can't spam fireballs, obviously. The same reason that Liu Kang and Mileena can't spam their projectiles. He will get frozen. But throw a few, keep him honest. He has the lead. Make it suck to him. You stick in that corner, he can't ground freeze you. Very nice uppercut. Steelcaster doing what he has to do. He's playing this matchup good so far. Gets the punish, even though he missed it the first time. Looking for those. Ooh, he gets the car jab. Anti-air punish. Trying to get it a few times here in this match. Not the time to be doing it at that distance. Nice uppercut.
Ooh,
Oh,
no
that
sweep
was the
check.
time for. Okay, just our distance there.
He could have beat him with.
Steelcaster played that very well.
He could have just beat him with a sweep check after that uppercut. He wouldn't have been able to block it. Wouldn't be able to avoid it.
Oh, no time jump back. That's what got me against Alteos.
Yes, the jump back
He froze
freezes.
every time I'm Superman. He was just ready to punish all that stuff with the freeze.
He freezes you like how the CPU, just like when they see you jump back, the freeze just comes out.
Yeah, he gets reason input and freezes me.
Yeah, Shang Tsung
Too
back
late on that freeze attempt there. Another naked jump-in throw by Senzo.
in
You
the
gotta be careful throwing 3 freezes in a row from that distance.
Super Nintendo MK2 days before MK3. Shang Tsung was like my go-to character. Everyone hated it, all the local kids. They hated morphing.
Senzo, good adjustments there to force round 3. I don't know if he read that freeze or he jumped back out of instinct, but he avoided the puddle. That would have been the time for the car anti-air. Unfortunately, it just didn't work. Opting to go into a sub-mirror. He's going to chip him to death again. All right, okay. Not the character I was morphed into is Shang. Let's see what he's going to do. Senzo's just waiting. That's what he should have done. Force sub to be the aggressor, which he is, but he's got to be ready to counter it.
Wow.
Now, and he opts for Mileena against Sub. Not the optimal pick, but still a good one. It is top tier. Ooh, ready to block that very sneaky slide there. Ooh, could have followed it up with a. All right, he gets it. Steelcaster's just got to go for it here. He's doing one attack and then instantly blocking. He just has to go on the offense. If he gets the duck punch or the duck kick, just continue to go on the offense until he blocks it. Senzo can get the sweep here. Steelcaster obviously has to be aggressive. Senzo just laying it on right now. Force him to stay away with that puddle. They're looking to move on here. It's the chip uppercut.
Jeez.
He advances with the sweep.
And that'll do it, right? Yep.
All right. Senzo, let's see if you can avenge me. Alteos. This is loser semi.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Anybody tuning in right now? We are at the loser semis of the MK2 Outer Haven AB tier select tournament, and the matches are just going to get better from here. So sit tight, and they're about to kick off. I'm going to take that to borrow a phrase.
So we're down to Midwest, Mike, Alteus, and Senzo.
Okay.
Alteus, the beneficiary of going straight to winner semis because of two people who just never showed up. But he's getting these fights in now. And play Midwest, myself, and now Senzo. Senzo going to work. Getting a nice, hard-fought win there. Yeah, normally I'm able to get some decent... I know when people are trying to do those crossover uppercut punishes there, but Alteos was just one frame ahead of me every time I tried to do a crossover.
Yeah, they
couldn't get a shocker or a crossover. Normally those are almost guarantees for me, but he was ready with all of them.
They do seem more difficult in general in MK2, and he just takes advantage of that spacing. Really good.
Yeah, he knows the character very, very well. And both players waiting to make a move here. Senzo with the first chip. And this could be a time match if it keeps going at this pace. Be a lot of sweep checking here. Ooh, a little slow in that uppercut. Ooh, Senzo gonna make him, or excuse me, Alateo's gonna make him pay.
Can slide punish sweeps on block in this game?
Not to my knowledge. Servpro might know the answer to that one. Well, very lucky he didn't get his straight-up kick frozen there.
All right.
Taking the first game against Senzo with his sub. Not a surprise. He has a very, very good one, obviously. Alteos opting to turtle against Raiden here. Remember when I went up against him? Every time I teleported in against him, he was ready with something, and clearly Raiden is not going to win this match from afar. You got to be very careful with the Superman spam. So Raiden doesn't have as many options as you think he does against Sub-Zero here, unless he gets in close. Then he can really do some damage with those shockers. Probably a good strategy here would be using the Superman out of a duck just to punish him and to surprise him. Senzo with a very good lead right now. Ooh. Very lucky he didn't get hit there. Ooh. There's that freeze punish off the Miss Superman. Be very careful with those here. Thought he had the low toe.
Ooh.
If Senzo can get him off his Sub-Zero, I can almost promise the next 2 or 3.
Lots of ducking.
Alteos very well known for his sub in Kitana, so will be in decent shape if he can win this one. He's got the advantage right now. He can sit back and make him be aggressive and careless and making mistakes. Doesn't have to worry about the ground freeze in the corner. This is a time where you can look to do the shocker off the naked jump in here. Alteos loves to try to uppercut those.
Okay, he did what he needed to do.
Zero. Senzo's probably wiping his brow right now. Knows he got through a very tough one right there. Alateo's going to move into Scorpion. Alateos does have a good set of ninjas, so I'm not going to say it's going to be a cakewalk from here, certainly not. But Senzo is now going to have a decided advantage moving forward.
Round 1, fight.
Ooh, nice tricky spear there. Just didn't connect there. Ooh, is that what, 3 sweeps in a row? Econ. Gets the uppercut that time. Just got the spear reading the teleport. One of my little patented moves I like to use against Raiden teleport spammers. Good long distance sweep there. Another one. 3 sweeps in a row. Gonna try to was going to say, Raiden had the edge. He didn't have to do anything careless there, but he gets the win. I'm very lucky that he didn't get thrown there. It's a throw of his own. I'm Scorpion. I'm not afraid of going in the air here. I can do my air throw all day long. Raiden. Oh, there we go. Now let's do another one. Anytime you get a long distance spear, always throw a second one out. That's an extra 5% right there he's given up. Anything from 3/4 screen, maybe half screen and beyond, you get a spear. That's a guaranteed second hit. Mattered in that match, but in a close match, that could have made the difference. All right, Alateos is going to take the advantage now. His Kitana is very, very good. Senzo's going to have another very difficult one here, but he can pull it off. For a very, very defensive struggle here, despite the damage these two can do. They're going to play very, very cautious. Sweeps. Senzo, I've nicknamed him the janitor because he loves the sweep. Senzo's MKII janitorial school, always open for business. Give it to him, he will beat you with nothing but sweeps. And that's the time we put out the shocker. Alateos has shown he is vulnerable to those shockers. Or not necessarily, but he loves to do the uppercuts on crossovers. There we go. Good punish with the wave. We'll sweep you to death, I'm telling you.
He's feeling sweepy.
Yeah, but he also knows he can't do the Superman. He will get wave punched. So the sweeps are one of his only options. Nice punish.
Our momentum now is in his favor, clearly.
Let's see what Alateos goes to. He goes to Jax. His Jax is not bad, but I will say Senzo's still in the driver's seat. Opting to go for nothing but punches here. I'd say it's cheesy and boring, but it definitely works, as Servpro demonstrated against me in a couple of those rounds. If you're on the player 2 side, which definitely Senzo is.
Ooh, this is going to be tight right here. Oh, went for the wake up.
Really gets out of the way.
Wow.
Almost a guarantee there. Ooh. Jack's ready. Ooh, a little bit late on that anti-air kick. It's sweep to death. That time he gets it. Oh, I thought he was going to get a second.
Could have gotten a second, yeah.
Ooh.
Almost.
Raiden is very difficult to anti-air high kick with Jax.
Ooh, just snags him. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
He had a chance on that one, but Senzo showing us how it's done. He wins that 4-1.
Yeah, he really he just wasn't letting that momentum go.
Once he lost his sub, he was shaking a little bit.
All right.
All right, Senzo is in loser final. He will play the loser of this one, which is Midwest and Servpro.
All right, so we are at winners finals here, and winners final.
Yep, we are in winner final right now.
Okay, I'll add that to the thing.
And you had to figure it was probably going to be Mike against one of these two, Midwest or Senzo, and sure enough, that's what we got here. You get the default win, Midwest says.
I was gonna say,
Well,
if you got enough DQs tonight, it was like anybody's tournament.
Yeah, Mike is this. I don't think it's any surprise, or it's unfair to say it. This is Mike's tournament here. This is Mike's tournament to lose. It's not to say that Midwest and Senzo can't do it. They're clearly very, very good B players, if not A-. So they can definitely get some wins here. But I will say this: if they do get Mike into a situation where he's got Mileena, good luck. Okay, and here we go. Winner final. You want Elite MK2? Here you go. We're going with Sub-Mirrors. Sub-Zero, one of my least favorite characters, both on offense and defense. But at a high level, if they know what they're doing, it's a solid choice. Against Jax. Ooh, ill-timed. Ooh, another one. Oh! Mike, not working by the hour here, as I like to say. Trying to spend as little game time in this match as possible. And for good reason. Midwest is no slouch. He will make you pay. I think I would have went with the uppercut there. Oh, missed opportunity with the roundhouse, but it doesn't matter.
And he stuffed the slide. Ooh, and he went for another slide right before it was disappearing.
Mike is mixing up his attacks. He's not being predictable, and that's why he's so effective in this game. He does not have very many, if any, patterns. Anytime you think he's going to jump, anytime you think he's going to freeze or do something, he just switches it on you, very much like Jason.
Very Pitbullish that round.
Unpredictable players. That's how you win. Really, it's the same thing in real life, too. But eventually, it will get exploited. Mike opting for Cage here against Raiden. Not the best matchup in the world, but Cage does have some tricks to make Raiden pay. Cage does have a low profile to duck underneath fireballs and Supermans, so he's got that going for him. Of course, he can very easily punish those Supermans with a shadow kick. But Raiden in the driver's seat right now. This is clearly a match the Midwest is going to be favored in. This is his best character. Takes that one. No surprise here. Ooh, gotta be very careful. Doing those projectiles from mid-screen closer, you will get punished, especially against players like this. So really, that makes the bolt out of the question unless you got a safe lead here. You're just trying to zone them for the win. Ooh, very quick reaction read, high kick, anti-air. Ooh, input just didn't come out for the shadow kick there. Ooh, very lucky he didn't get punished there. Midwest's got to be very careful with these bolts, as I've mentioned. Could have got punished there, too. Cage with the lead. Look for a possible... Ooh. There's the jump in.
Good pressure.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Oh, one little hit's all it's going to take. I'm looking to go into turtle mode here and just do the little toe.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no reason to be aggressive there. Nobody gets it.
Last trade there.
Very lucky to pull that one off. Mike just dodged a bullet, and now he can... Oof. If I'm Midwest, I'm probably looking to go Shang, and I can still go back to Raiden. Mike can coast this on Sub-Zero now. One of his better characters. Let's see what Midwest does. Not the tier he's known for, but he can certainly make things happen.
Round one, fight.
This is a 5-5 matchup. Both characters can punch each other very well.
Really, this is 5-5, huh?
I would say it's... Yeah, you would think that Kitana has a decided edge, but Sub-Zero can zone her pretty well. Now, if you know how to do the instant air fan, then it's probably a 6-4 in Kitana's favor, but if Sub-Zero gets the edge, Kitana's going to be hard-pressed to get in there. You know, honestly, if I'm Mike right now and I want to play cheap, I could just get a chip punch or a chip hit and just back up and let him be aggressive. Mistakes. And yeah, he's in the driver's seat right now. Watch out for the jump ins. Ooh. Mike can do all kinds of stuff now. Ooh, almost got that freeze there. Nice hop kick. That's how you're going to have to do it there. Be very sneaky with those. Good punish, good reaction read.
Oh,
Ooh.
right underneath. Oh, no. He wanted that air.
Not over yet. Sub's
They're
gotta get
tied right
yeah,
now, I
get
think.
forward.
Not anymore.
Hold it out.
Round
Oh, you know Midwest is going to be tilting right now. He had that one.
Oh, no, he just...
Right. Mike with the edge. Get in there quickly before he's unfrozen. Gets the uppercut. Get the kick. Very good match here. It's the uppercut. Ooh, Kitana got to be so careful here. This is where the instant air fan would be a really good use. Sub it in the driver's seat. He can pin his ears back and just wait. Ooh.
Oh, he just came back.
Mike is usually ready for that. Kitana with the edge now. I would just sit back now. Let him come to her. That freeze is not going to cause any chip damage.
He's just waiting to throw out a slide, like, right before you can punish it.
Yeah. The
Oh,
only time
man.
Go
He's
back.
got to hit him
Let
with an
come to
uppercut
her.
or something. All right,
Stay
very
back.
nice.
There you go.
A win is a win.
Good use of the clock. A win is a win. Good job, Midwest. Mike going to his extremely lethal Scorpion. And I'm not bad with Scorpion, but want to see how it's properly played. Watch
Yes.
this. That was the second spear. Alateos could have gotten a couple times there. Again, it's an extra 5% if it's from half screen or beyond. Guaranteed extra 5%. In a high-level matchup like this, that could make all the difference.
Yep, you need every drop.
And Mike knew that air fan was coming. Very good time to teleport out of there. Mixing in fan swipes with Kara is nicely done. Fan swipe, not a move I use too often. Usually I forget Kitana has that fan swipe.
Yeah, I actually got one out by accident earlier on, and it countered like a Superman. I just wanted a
It's kind
jab.
of like Scorpion's takedown. I forget that he has it. I never use it.
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice 50% there. 3 hits. Midwest looking to tie this up. This would be huge. Look at the life edge here against Mike's Scorpion of all players. Massive if he can win this one. Ooh, avoids the fan. It's a sneak throw there. He's going to have to go in the offense here. The timer is starting to tick down on him, and he's in a big hole. Ooh.
Ooh, that is monumental right there.
Yeah, very few people can get wins against Mike's Scorpion, but Midwest just pulled it off.
But now the difference in player skill is where it comes in when the tiers are the
Oh,
same.
yeah. You're going to see a huge difference here. Mike obviously knows the instant air fan. He can get massive combos with Kitana here. Do not give him a chance. He will entertain the stream, let's just say. Midwest, use of the low profile. Oh, a little late to punish there. Midwest with a decided health edge. He can just sit back and wait for a mistake now. There's the instant air. A little too late, though.
So Midwest is right now on the set advantage. I mean, he's up on health in this first match here.
Oh, that was the time for the instant air.
Yep.
And the hop kick. Not over yet.
Very nice.
Oh,
We got Mortal Jason
probably could've
joining
done
us on the
a high
chat.
kick or just a low kick. Mike is not known to be a turtle tank here, but they want to start thinking about it. Don't want to go down 3-2 to Midwest.
Well, he's changing
Very
it up
nice.
right
Oh,
now.
he's pouring it on now. For the sweep,
Good.
yeah, that's a 3-hitter Midwest likes to go for. Jump kick, fan sweep. Mike knows it. And you can see the difference in base feel here. Now you can whip those in-snares out like it's nothing. Ooh, had a chance to do something there with the fan lift. Midwest with a chance. I'm sweep checking right now.
Yeah, he's
Good
definitely
time
got
to use the instant.
he's got
Go
Mike
for a hop
thinking.
kick. Oh,
Mike usually has a like a very steady pace about him.
oh,
Very nice.
Mike coming back here.
Oh my god.
Beautiful straight up jump kick.
Just a myriad of
You can see
anti-air
why
like
he is one of the
reads.
best. Pretty good with any of the top tier characters. I would say solid with all three. This is not a match that I'd like against Kitana here.
They both went for neutral jumps. Good 50% to start that off.
I probably would have went with Mileena if I was Midwest.
Not in sync with the
Jax
ground
has
pounds
shown
yet.
he is susceptible to a lot of problems here against the quality Kitana.
Good read jump back punish
Mike
with the wave.
Mike looking to close this out and go to grand finals. Not ready to say it's over yet, but this is definitely a match that I would say Mike is favored in. Ooh. Good time to throw out the instant.
Snags him with the backbreaker.
Backward.
And he's still keeping in there.
No, not over yet. I mean, it is Jax.
Yeah, he does have to win this though. Good. Tried
Watch
true
those jump
Shang high
ins.
kick.
Okay, Midwest with the advantage. He can sit back, pin back, and wait for the jumps. Oh, God, he's so careful with these jump ins against Kitana. You're going to throw 50% of your life bar away.
All right, he's got him set right now. Oh man, I was expecting.
You're looking
I was
for the straight
expecting
up jump
fan
kick.
lift there.
Look for the instant air. Yep,
Keep him pressured. Too many jabs.
got him pinned.
Got him anyway.
Very nice, Mike. We almost went to a final match there.
All right. That was another really hefty set there. What, 6
Midwest making
matches?
him work for it.
All right, that brings us to losers final.
Midwest and Senzo. Seems like a match that we always see every time, and we never get tired of seeing it.
Don't see him yet.
Midwest and Senzo. This match is probably as old as the Packers and Bears or the
Wow.
Steelers and Browns.
There they are.
It's a very tightly contested battle. They always go back and forth. They know each other very well. Maybe I shouldn't say Steelers and Browns at this point because the Browns have been absolutely terrible lately.
Wow.
As a Steelers fan, I really could care less. Nice way to start it off, Senzo. He's looking for that throw there. Not afraid to walk in.
Clips him with that. Ooh, nice. Don't often see the anti-air crouching high kick.
And West gets the throw. Oh, he might go for the up. Gets it that time. Watch for a slide. They're aware of it. Oh, he's pinned in the corner now. Nope. That was the perfect distance to do it at.
There's a little bit of mousetrap right there.
Any closer and it wouldn't have come out. Ooh, very lucky. Oh! This match is definitely in Senzo's. Ooh, tutor. Oh, beautiful.
My goodness.
It's like, what, 3 uppercuts in a row with 2 different characters? You almost never see an ice puddle uppercut into another uppercut.
Mm.
It is possible.
Whose ice is what?
You know, freeze me. You got. And Midwest. Looking to make this. Oh, not
Trip
the time
guard.
to jump in there with an ice puddle. Let's see what happens here. Making this entertaining in the very first matchup. Would you expect anything less? The time for the jump back.
Oh, no.
Not the time for a throw. It is not safe with an ice puddle.
Good fortress style right there.
Senzo just pouring it on there. Definitely one of his best characters. No surprise. Now we're going to have age-old battle of the 2 best characters. In the old days, this would have been myself against BTBB. Wage, West and Senzo. Very nice anti-air roundhouse. Perfect. Ooh, into a shocker. Beautiful. And wow.
I don't know if he got 1 or 2 jabs there, but he better than the standing high kick, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was blockable. He just happened to catch him with everything there.
Sub-Zero
As
setup.
far as the sneaky shocker and the Superman, beautiful.
Oh no.
Can't afford to lose this one. Oh, good.
Round 2, fight.
Good stuff from Midwest there.
Good trade.
Usually opts to go with the high kick after the shocker there. But opted to do more damage that time. Gets the shocker again. He's opting to go for these high damage combos now. And probably because he's playing a high caliber player like Zenzo, he needs all the damage he can get.
Just a frame or so off there on the trade.
Another frame or two, and that would have been the other way.
McFlurry. Yeah, I tried to do a fan lift earlier today, and it did not work.
Raiden Mir, no surprise.
Fight.
Midwest definitely the favorite, although Senzo has won some of these matches before. Look for a lot of tricky shockers here by both players. Opting to be safe now. Teleport City now. You see lots of shockers. Key is when you do them. Gotta be very tricky. Don't do them when you think the player is supposed to do them.
Round 2, fight.
Midwest will spam you in the corner if you let him with that Superman. Know that from experience. Ooh, very nice tricky uppercut out of nowhere. But that was a good time for a shocker. Sweeping the Superman, that thing is susceptible to pretty much anything. Senzo with a decided lead and the timer. Do whatever he wanted there. Superman probably just didn't come out there. Gets it that time. Sometimes you just gotta slow it down.
Nice
Wait for the
teleport.
opponent to jump in just in order to do the basic stuff. Somebody just launched a firework outside of my house illegally. Oh, Senzo knew it was coming. Beautiful avoidance. Steals it.
I so badly want to see
Oh, yeah,
punch
not
jump
about
kick
that one.
Superman.
Raiden. Round 1, fight.
Right, and Midwest is going to move over to Kitana now. Who knows what's going to happen here? Ooh, probably would have worked just with a stand high kick, not the roundhouse. Raiden knew that sweep was coming, jumped and avoided it. Ooh, that's where the wave would have been useful. Watch for a Superman. There's another one. Yep, he's going to pin you in there if you let him. These players. Looking for throws out of teleports. I don't think Senzo is going to be as tricky with the shockers as Midwest would. He's going to look for a lot of throws. A lot of jab pressure. It's out of range of that sweep. Ooh. Midwest had a chance to do something there. Could have done a fan lift, uppercut, anything. Missed opportunity there. Just to avoid it. Not over yet. Midwest not out of the woods. He's going to be very careful to teleport out. Senzo's going to have to start getting aggressive now. The timer's becoming a factor. He can still win this one. Oh! Kitana pulls it out. He could be headed into a 2-2 tie here. Delayed that sweep just a second. Lucky to get that jump kick. Again, needs to opt for the wave punch on these punishes here. Good use of the Karas. Ooh, lucky he didn't get hit with the anti-air jump in.
Yeah, he deliberately prevented himself from moving any further.
Nice crossover punish. Again, wasn't great. Raiden with the advantage.
Whoa.
Plays right in his hands. Senzo up 3-1.
Okay, do or die time.
Okay. I would expect Midwest to go Jax here again. I don't like this match. I know Jax is a favorite over Raiden here. Well, let's see what he does. Senzo is remembering something here. I think he remembers what happened with Baraka against Jax. I know a lot of people think that Baraka is a terrible character and certainly not top tier, but he can actually compete with Jax. I remember one specific matchup against Senzo here where I did win with Baraka against his Jax.
Whoa.
I think he remembers it. Looking to close it out here. Certainly got to be careful. Jax has no reason to get aggressive here. Even though he is down around. Senzo looking for a lot of throw opportunities here. He's not afraid to show it.
I think he's really just using those jabs just to keep him at a distance. Like where he wants him with those jump-ins.
Ooh, nice backbreaker. Afraid to use that
Nice.
backbreaker. Ooh.
He got one there, and that was it.
Oh, another naked throw. This is going to go back to grand finals.
All right, here we go. Yeah, that was some nice Baraka there.
That's the way you got to play him. Don't jump in against Jax at the wrong distance. Just stay on the ground, jab pressure. That's really all Baraka can do, but it works.
Okay. So we got Senzo and Servpro Mike. Let's go.
All right, we got the grand final. Mike against Senzo. Mike and Senzo deciding who wants P2.
Oh, so losers bracket gets that. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if you guys ever decided on that.
Yeah, if you go by letter of the law, the P2, the lower bracket should get P2. We really haven't enforced it. I really don't care either way, but if that's how you'd like to do it, I have no problem with it.
Yeah. All right. Looks like that's what they're discussing here. There they are.
And, for many reasons, P2 has a decided advantage, particularly for jabs.
Yeah, it's just the collision advantage, the frame advantage is just player 2. So it makes sense.
All right, here we go. Of course, with Mike being the winner of the winter final, Senzo is going to have to win 8 matches here to take this tournament. Not an easy task against Mike and club players. Senzo's certainly capable of winning some matches here. Wouldn't be shocked if he takes this one. Just gotta be very, very patient. Don't get too aggressive. Certainly, he's watched what Mike has done throughout the tournament. He should know what he's probably going to do. Or maybe not, because Mike likes to mix it up. He does have some tendencies, I've noticed, though. We'll see if Senzo's pick. Ooh, that was a nice throw by Mike. Little time slide there. Mike ready for it. We'll look for a puddle here. Nice hop hit by Senzo, or Mike rather, excuse me. Hit with the edge. Very decided edge here. Ooh, Senzo. Ooh, getting back into it.
Nice back and
Doesn't
forth.
Round 3, fight.
Both players capable of winning a lot of games with Sub-Zero here, so just because they move up a tier doesn't really mean anything right now. It's the jump kick uppercut, not always the guarantee. Somebody's setting off fireworks again outside of my house.
Nice.
I don't know if anybody heard that.
No, I didn't do anything.
Mike going Goku here. Going up 1-0.
Okay, makes it one match more difficult.
JohnnyCage.
Dojo
Mike often go
Occulto.
Cage here, now that he's gotten through the Sub-Zero. I would expect Senzo to go, ooh, he's going to go with Baraka. Not a bad choice against Cage. This is going to be one up close, obviously. Baraka, I would say, definitely has better in close quarter combat damage than Cage does. Oh, not the time for that.
Yeah, it was.
Very often you see a whiffed shredder.
Yeah, quite hilarious too. We got a comment from a player in Chile, Dojo Culto. He appreciates the MK2 tournament here. He says that this is like a national game for them there.
Got a chance at high green ball there. Nice low profile by Baraka, but it doesn't matter. Played it right, but just got eaten by the hop kick. Both players really good with those hop kicks. Senzo demonstrating he loves to throw. Ooh, not the time for that shredder. Another throw up. Playing Baraka very nicely with a nice piece of sweeps, jump ins, throws. We're expecting to. Ooh. Really shouldn't expect anything against Mike. This one's not over yet. For an axe kick here. There it is. Beautiful.
Oh. Okay, this is where.
Came out of nowhere.
This is
That's
where
why he hit it.
boys become men here. Now he's got 2 matches up. Momentum shift.
All right, Mike going back to sub. Senzo going to Shang. I do agree with this pick. It gives him a free reign to pick whoever he wants now. There is no restriction with Shang. You can go to top tier if you want to. This is definitely one of Senzo's better characters here. It fits his playstyle. He loves the card, he loves the jab, loves the throw, loves the hop kick. This is certainly a character that's meant just for him. If you're going to play a match of normals, this is the character to go with. Nice way to open the round with a slide. Ooh, just a random punch right in the face. Saying, how do you do? Probably could have got the anti-air roundhouse there. Oh, could have got there too. Mike wasn't looking for it, that's why he didn't go for it. Didn't hit it. Ooh, caught in the rundown. Ooh. I don't know why I said run down there. There is no run button in MK2. Caught in the jab down. Another opportunity for the anti-air roundhouse. Ooh, and another one. Senzo playing this perfectly with a jump back hop kick. There we go. Now he gets the roundhouse. And another one. Now he's looking for it. Uppercut, and he's back in the driver's seat now.
Yeah, he's just pouring it on.
So here comes another jump. Oh, yeah, jump back would have been his. Oh, we could have had it again. If I'm Mike, I'm looking to win this with an anti-air roundhouse. Don't get caught in the jabs.
All right,
He's gonna jump into
on
it.
last pixel.
He's gonna get him close. Oh,
All right, good choice, but
very careful here. Oh,
that's it.
that was the right idea, but Mike was just ready for it. Looking to sweep grand final right now. He's determined to do it with sub. Senzo doing the obvious thing, picking jacks. He can certainly win this one.
Oh yeah,
Good use of the anti-air high kick.
almost 3. 3
A lot of
counters.
high-level players have noticed that they happen to eat one of those anti-air high kicks. They try second one,
Oh,
thinking
sure.
they're not going to do it again. Sure enough, he did. Trade normals right now. Ooh, very nice quads. Oh, he didn't. Well, I guess he didn't have to do the quad slam.
Yeah, he
there.
just wanted to keep him in the corner, I think. Unless he didn't anticipate he was going to get that throw.
But Senzo knew he was going to jump there. So I didn't go for the ground pound. Ooh, very quick uppercut there by Mike. It's the throw. For a jump. Oh, I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Mike on tournament point.
It's really making Sub-Zero look like a monster here.
Yeah, not any matchup, obviously.
He plays like he's Zangief. He just keeps walking at you.
Yeah, ooh. Loves those naked jumping uppercuts. Hits it again. Look for a ground freeze. Nope. to get that final hit.
He's trying to stay in there.
He slide.
Oh,
Nope, gets the uppercut and closes it out of the sweep.
very impressive.
Very nice job, Mr.
Holy
Mike.
jumpets. All right.
Obviously, he was the favorite coming in, but he had to work for a lot of those wins.
All right. So the second and third place payouts are $70 and $30 tonight.
Yeah, Mike obviously cannot pay himself out.
That's what a sponsored tournament is for. It's a very nice gesture. I used to do that with UMK3. I would throw in like an arcade stick or whatever bonus money and stuff, or like forfeit the money, things like that early on. So people just wanted me to play in the tournaments, and I was just like, all right.
Yeah, it was good to see you in there. I think that was the first tournament you played with us on
Yes.
the server.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely jump in from now on the open server and the CDEs.
Yeah, in the CDEs, you can definitely make some stuff happen. You held your own against people like Heelcaster.
Yeah, I just need a little bit of warm-ups. I think if I played like earlier today, I wouldn't take like one more match. One of those matches I dropped like pretty much like at least like a round deciding situation. But
Yeah, some of those matches with Raiden, you just have to learn how to punish some of those things, but you did pretty good.
all right.
But yeah, congrats to Mike. I think that's his first tournament win since joining the server. Again, no surprise, but it's good to actually get a win on the books now. So congrats to Mike.
All right. Okay, so any advertising for upcoming Outer Haven tournaments?
We did have one planned. We have a CDE tournament planned for next month in July. But we've opted to go back to the every 2-month format just because it's putting a little bit of strain on the staff here. And don't get me wrong, I love hosting tournaments, but it's just putting a lot of real world stress on some of the stuff I'm doing outside right now. So we will continue to do them. The next one we have planned is an open class full server tournament. It's going to be on August 16th.
Okay.
Probably just be a free pick tournament. So again, that's August 16th for the entire server. Any rank doesn't matter. So if you guys want to join in that one, mark it down in your calendars. Anyone's welcome to join that as long as you're part of the server. It does not matter what rank you are.
Very good.
But that's all I got. So once again, congrats to Mike, Midwest and Senzo on top 3 finishes. And even though we had a few no-shows, we still had some quality matches here. So good job, everyone.
Excellent. All right. Well, as far as my stuff, we have another Iron Grid X MKNJ event coming up for any Mortal Kombat 1 players in the area. And I'm just double check the date on that because we just had one last week. So we got July 26th. Somebody's calling me. Yeah, so July 26th is the next one. That is at NJIT in Newark, New Jersey. That's hosted by Iron Grid, Tempest. He's been very, very good to us in the last almost a year now. We've been doing stuff with him. So look forward to see you guys there. Appreciate everybody who came in tonight, checking us out in the chat. Makes this stuff a lot more enjoyable when there's people in their banter. So if that's it, I think that'll do it for the night. Sorry, just got.
Yep, that's all I got. So I will see you guys out in the field. So have a good night, and 4th of July is next week. So go out and have fun. Be safe.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it.
Yep. See you later.
All right, so that'll do it for tonight. Anybody who wants to get in on these tournaments, you're pretty much going to have to play on Fightcade and MK2 server, and just link up with the guys who run that, and they'll play against you, and it's pretty much like a very close knit Discord group. So you got to work your way in. And with that, I think it will be a night, I'll try to have this up by like we'll say like 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Got to go through. There's a lot of dead air in these running these online tournaments, so I like to edit that stuff out. And that'll do it. So have a good night, guys.